still gone through the right procedure. Court must see what Adura has done for court to give that extension. In other ways, it was still like they wasted money. That's why I asked Yomi when Yomi was. I said, Yomi, is it the policeman who told you they needed that money? I said, Yomi, what if the policeman played you, was lying, played you? I said, why didn't you checkmate the policeman? I said, Yomi, whether you like it or not, you paying money to the police, it's not supposed to be so. It's wrong. Though I understand the intent, you guys meant well to go through that process. But price of paying money to the police to do their job is a very wrong thing. But again, as a Nigerian who live here in Lagos, who live in Nigeria, Nigeria is not perfect yet. It's not like some of these Western countries. When you have something doing here in Nigeria, believe me, whether I like it or not, there are some procedures that the country that we have come to find ourselves into, and that those things became normal, even when they are abnormal everywhere in the world, it becomes normal here. So when I see anybody doing those things, what I want to establish is intent. Corona inquest, for example, people bought fuel and generator to Corona inquest. Is that a good thing? They did so. When Spending spoke and fainted, they said because there was so much heat, there was no light. What would you call that? They wanted to enable the inquests. Not because they want to destroy justice. Please. The intent was not bad. That is where I had issue with Thunder Fire. I say, come, we all understand, we condemn this act. But that doesn't make them anti-justice. Because they are not destroying any evidence. They even want to uproot evidence. Their intent was so clear and clean. They didn't pay money to police to actually change that. So what can't you understand here?
There can never be any justification in the act of desperation for you to show your intent to be negative or positive. Now, the bottom line at the end of the day is
what are you saying? I together.
If the system has failed, who actually said it in that conversation of Oloriebi being there, Supreme being there, and Yomi being there, who actually said we must separate Adura from King White? Who said it?
I'm trying to get you clearly.
Mr. IT guy, all of us now, because remember when they went to the conference, the way they misbehaved.
Who said it? Do you know who said it? It's a question.
Okay, me.
I did it. Is that King White must be separated from Adura. Go back. I'm not going to mention the name. Go back again.
I think what's Supreme.
You go back to the show again, and when you get the information, DM me.
Shanta, please wait. IT guy is not getting us. What we are saying is this, right?
I'm getting you. You don't want to see.
Okay, I want to try to
when you don't want to address something, you just brush it aside and say, IT guy is not getting you.
No, I didn't brush it aside.
Answering my question.
No, I didn't brush it aside.
Someone said it in that conversation.
No problem.
One of us said it in that conversation that Adura must be separated from King White.
The IT guy, look at the difference. The difference is here. The difference is this, right? What we are saying is this, right?
When you go back to the show, you will find out who said it.
We are saying this idea of separating Adura from King White, the idea is not coming from Supreme.
You can't take the laws into your hands What are you going to
Guys,
achieve by
you see that
concentrating
IT guy,
people
now
because you want to
showing
get a rogue
IT guy.
information?
You don't
You
listen
want to
any
get
longer
a
because
rogue
you're showing
information
it.
of Adura. The information they want to get off Adura,
Guys,
they
can you
have
see what I'm saying right
they
now?
will never
I am
get
trying
it.
to
They will
engage
never
IT
get
guy
it.
in a moral ground, and we can now see that we are seeing something. I get with you in the conversation between Supreme Yomi and Olori Ebi. Supreme beat his chest that the reason his goal or her goal was to separate Adura from King White. Yes, but the idea was not coming from her. It was already.
Does she have the right to even say that, or even engineer? Does she have the right to do that?
Yes, she has.
No, she
right
doesn't. She doesn't in any
look
way
at her,
whatsoever.
Look at her.
You are not a private investigator. You are not working for the police. You don't have anything to bring to the table. You want to do something unjustifiable, something unconstitutional. And you are telling me that she has a right to do it.
How is that against justice?
She's going to hamper justice. Nobody's going to trust Supreme and Yomi Fabiyi anymore on this black app. Who do you want them to trust?
Okay, if nobody trusts them any longer, how does that
arguing the
affect
wrong
justice?
way. Just stop one-sided argument. We know you're supporting Supreme, so just carry on supporting Supreme. Change the subject to something else. You're always going to be on Supreme side.
No, because she's right. She's right, and you are wrong. If you are thinking, stand up, please. If you are thinking that somebody who is making an attempt,
it's not a courtroom, and you don't have the right to tell me whether I'm wrong or right in an argument.
But
Take
we can be wrong and right.
Take yours with you. I will take mine with mine because I will never tell you you are wrong. That is something I've never said on this Justice for Mohbad. It's my opinion. If you don't like it, leave it.
That's not
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
We at some point in time when we hear each other, we make correction to each other. We do that. You correct me, I correct you, right? And I'm saying at this particular issue, saying that this is unconstitutional, you are taking it too far. They have not.
I am not taking it too far. When someone is trying to do something wrong and they didn't succeed, they tried to do something else wrong, they didn't succeed, and then after a while we got 10 wrongs.
What was the wrong thing they were doing?
At the same time, you now want to justify that into one right, that they are doing the right thing.
Doing what?
They are doing the right thing. Are they doing the right thing?
Can I ask a question? When we are saying that Gurexi should be separated from Baba Mohbad, aren't we saying that in the public?
Who gives a toss? Who gives a toss? Baba Mohbad is not complaining to you. Who gives a hoot about it? After you guys dissected all this and you did it for months, what did you achieve from it? Is Gurexi still not with Baba?
That's something somebody has to separate them.
Let them get on with their lives. Nothing to do with any one of us.
No, you see,
if Gurexi beats Papa to pop and Papa comes public and tell you he's not touching him, what is your problem?
Okay. If this is a serious issue for you, you felt like, them trying to pay money to the police for so many big damage, I will implore you to be on that journey and see the outcome of what you want to achieve through it. Okay,
it works for you. Yes. If you want to champion Mago in our system. If you want to look at a process in the system that's undignified and unacceptable, and you want to champion it, it's
the only thing bad that I'm saying right now that you don't understand. I said I understand their intent that Adura should be investigated. Do you understand that or not?
Well, you're actually not saying you agree that their intentions in its entirety was wrong.
No. Please get something clear. I said that their act for enabling the police is wrong. You don't bribe police.
Everything from beginning to end is wrong.
What is called intent?
Is wrong.
What is intent?
Everything they did in its entirety is wrong. I don't care about their intentions.
What do they call intent? What is intention?
Well, look, intention is what you have prior to an action. You have an intention. You intend doing something. At that point in time, it can fizzle away. If you think about it and you realize it's wrong, you can decide not to do it. But if you decide to then kill and carry it out, then it becomes an action.
That's good. So what was their intention for bribing the police?
Their intention for bribing the police is to tie Adura's balls to the pole and get him to give them their own confession, the confession they want. That is what they want to get from Adura. That is their intention.
Wow. So what you're saying is this, that Supreme and Yomi, they were trying to see that Adura is tied down, and what Adura
tie his balls and get him to tell them what they want to hear.
How are you sure it's what they want to hear?
That was their intention, because if you want to do something judiciously, all you need to do is go to the court. If Adura is released, go to the court. If the court actually believes that what you're trying to do, there's any substance to it, then they issue you what is correct, and then they bring Adura back. And then went to the police, do something against our constitution, and you actually want the police to tie him down for 15 days.
Police, you're not getting. Come on, police can't tie anybody down. It is the courts that tie people down.
But that is what they wanted to do.
No. They wanted. It's a legal fee.
They failed. 1.1 million. Where did 1.1 million go? You need to stop talking about this thing on your platform, because it's not doing you any justice.
That's again. Wait, let's make something clear. I have a different platform from you. You can't stop me from talking about things I want to talk about on my platform. That's why I said you have a platform. You can do whatever you want to do there.
It's okay.
Exactly.
But when you're having a conversation with your guest, and you don't want them to speak the way they want to speak, it's clear that you are one-sided.
I don't want who to speak.
You're one-sided.
I don't want who to speak the way they want to speak. I don't want who to speak. These guys are going judiciously. They are going through the courts for a legal fee, and they are going to the police. Only police will investigate Adura. Who will investigate Adura? Is it Supreme or Yomi? It's not the police. That's the right way to go. To go to police investigation and through the court. So, and that's why I'm saying that, like, the fight between you and them, right, has gotten over you, that you cannot even understand. And whatever good about these people, right, you just eliminate anything good about these people, and all you want to see is like whatever that helps you to fight.
If you can convince the public that it was right for them to put 1.1 million together to bribe the police, then yes. If you can convince everybody listening that they did the right thing to want to bribe the police, then I will start having a proper conversation.
Yes, I want to.
But if you can't convince the public,
I want to convince the public.
I'm sorry.
Yes, public. I want to convince you, like the IT guys. So please listen to me, public. Okay. Here is Nigeria. Okay. There is rules and regulation in this country. The police are government employees. The government pays them. It is not a good act. It is not a good act to pay the police for your own favor. But if the police needed to be enabled, let's say for example, police approaches you, please give us your car, okay? Or we want to go out for an operation. The government has not given us fuel, and criminality is increasing. If you, the community, can support in whatever way, we will do the right thing. The reason why the right thing is not being done is because we are shortage of resources. Here in Nigeria, we have good mind. Nigerians do support in those situations. That's why I'm asking, is it the police that genuinely requested for this money, or Supreme wanted to siphon money from the public? No. According to Yomi, it was the police. And if the police, they are the ones that are in charge of the case. I don't know how they became shortage of resources. If they are shortage of resources genuinely, and they ask in order for them to do the right thing, as long as what police will be doing is the right thing, I don't have issues with anybody enabling the police. Though enabling is a wrong act, it's a wrong thing. But as long as you enabling, as long as you are not enabling the police to do the wrong thing, we are good to go. Because how about people who are enabling the police not to investigate at all, to boycott investigation? Giving the police wine, this person is our person, please free this person now, please don't detain this person. There are people
for us to bribe the police to do an evil deed. Is it right to bribe the police to do something?
IT guy, you get my point? If you bribe the police to do an evil thing is wrong. But if you pay the police to do a right thing, that's the difference. It's a two different thing.
What's your interpretation of what Yomi, Fabi, and the Supreme did? Oh yeah,
yes.
Oh yeah.
My interpretation, as I've always said again,
yeah.
Supreme and Yomi Fabi, they have a very good intention in that case to see that Adura is well investigated. And the only way you can be well investigated is when the police have you in their custody, asking you questions upon question with extension. So for them to have suggested or come out with an idea that, okay, let Adura's detention be extended through the legal process. Because according to Supreme, she said she was told that this was going to be a legal fee. And I asked her, I said, Supreme, you are paying for a legal fee of a government organization? And then she realized that, oh, in the beginning, she might not know.
After she was caught out, is that when she realized? After
yes.
She got caught out?
Yes, no, not caught out. After she was arguing even with me that no, it is not a bad thing. That I only paid for legal fee. I was told legal fee, and I told her that you can pay for the legal fee of your own privately employed lawyer.
A bribe that she gave the police. What did you say? What?
You said
it was a bribe to distort the course of justice.
What is course of justice, please?
The course of justice. You see, if you manipulate the system and you want to obtain information forcibly from a member of the public to your own suit, that is criminal. They want Adura to confess to whoever the confession they want is exactly what they want.
Aristocrat, I know you and Supreme are fighting, so don't even think whatever you write will make sense right now, Aristocrat. I know you are fighting Supreme, and you can keep fighting as well. Okay? So, that is not even anything.
Taking white out.
You guys want to, being the watch. You guys shouldn't bring those things close to me.
Hold on, Paparano.
Yes.
If they detach King White away from Adura, they have full access to Adura, 15 days to grill him, 15 days to grill him unconstitutionally against his human and his civil rights.
Okay.
Just because they want him to say certain. You know what happened when Yeye Kudi and Bossman decided to go and get Spending and Prime Boy out of jail? Because Prime Boy and Spending fooled them into thinking they've got a confession. Where's the confession till today? I rest my mic.
Okay, yes. Aristocrat, you'll be muted, okay? I don't know why you are fighting so hard. Please, be muted a little bit. Relax, chillax, okay? Unless for anybody who doesn't understand how Nigeria works, I am in Nigeria. Nigeria will become better. All of us said it go better, it go better. But the reality on ground, like as I said, in the last inquest, in the inquest that Spending fainted, don't forget that people took generator and fuel to inquest. People bought fuel and generator. They took it to inquest to enable the system to function. Because the state is failing. If Nigeria become shortage of resources today, whether you like it or not, private individuals will come in. Private people can even borrow government money. They can even give government money. That come, we assist you with this money to enable the government. As long as it's to do the right thing, that is still where I stand. But if you are enabling the police to do the wrong thing, now, the right thing here was that police should file an extension to the court for the reasons of investigating Adura. And if that application is filed to the court, then the court will determine whether it merits for the extension to be granted or not. It is not in the decision of Supreme, of the police. But they only did their own part to find a reason why Adura should be extended, should be investigated. That is their own part. Mohbad life. They are not stopping justice. They are only trying to see that Adura was somebody in the house. Adura is not speaking. Is Adura looking for justice? No. Adura's action is suspicious. Somebody has to get in there and try to know what's up, what's going on with this kid. Now we are talking about our own action, about we who kind of maybe are more liberal, our own action of trying to get the police to do the right thing. Now, do you know on the other side how much they are paying to destroy justice? If you really want justice, you have to play by the system of your country. It is whatever system that is in place that people play to. One, it is wrong for police to take bribe. The same way it's wrong for you to give bribe. It's wrong for police to take bribe. But if the system is already like that, what do you do? The only difference here is, what are you paying for? Are you paying for the right thing to be asked, to be done? Can I ask you another question, the IT guy? If the police, let's say, they want to go, they were called for an operation. There are some armed robbers are somewhere, okay, and those armed robbers, like, they are taking people's life and they want to go put peace there. And maybe they come to your police station, you're a private individual, you say you have fuel, petrol, all right, and they say, we need to be there, this and that is happening, and we don't have much fuel, okay, please, can you give us some fuel? Will you do that, knowing fully that they are going to do something right?
Under normal circumstances, the police are not deemed to break the law. They are supposed to make the law. Now, if you don't have petrol within your jurisdiction, do a call out to neighboring police station and get them to support you. It will be wrong.
But I'm saying they have looked at everywhere. They don't have anything.
No, I'm running a business. Why should I give the police the opportunity to do what? To rob me?
Okay, anyway, the way we think differently. But I will tell you, believe me, whoever that gives them that aid, whoever that gives them that, please, whoever that gives them that petrol is not trying to destroy the operation, the justice. The intent of the person giving that petrol is so that police will calm situations down.
The police can't force me to do what is my business.
They won't force you, but I'm telling you, the intention for you to be giving is to...
They will not have the petrol unless they're paying for it.
Okay, thank you very much. That is for you. They will not have it unless they're paying for it. But for some other persons, as long as what they want to do is the right thing, they will give them. And that is it. As long as...
Let me give you one scenario.
Go on.
Let me give you one scenario. There was a car, on fire closer
so
to my house.
I don't know whether you want to go live very soon, so I can move on with other people. I stop them from speaking, so that I can have you cleared on things, my own side of the story. And I think we have been able to, cover some grounds, so which I do not want to become, something else, So I don't know. Like, are you fine now, so that I can now move to others and begin to do my thing as usual?
You can get on with your show. I'm okay.
You're not going to bring Supreme up.
Paparano.
Don't need Supreme here.
Paparano. I muted all this while because I wanted you and Etiga to go on very well.
Exactly. I think it's done now. Yeah.
I think I like that. But okay, is he going? He's still here.
No, he can't. I mean, I just want you, because now I'm not giving much time again. He's got the
and I love his stand. I love his stand.
I have seen his stand. Okay, and that's the most important thing for me.
Yes, I love his stand for the matter, but I did not support his stand, okay? And this is my view. And I love the fact that he made it clear this morning, whatever he's doing is his opinion. So it gives me room to have my own opinion, even though if my opinion is against what he is doing, okay? Now, I would have loved to bring a scenario of a tax evasion and tax avoidance. I have said this several times, and people don't understand. Okay? I love the fact that you made it clear that we are Nigerians. But here in Nigeria, we under budget. They will tell you there's no budget for this. There are cases that comes off is exigency. They will say, okay, let's put it in supplementary budget. And even the supplementary budget still takes time for it to be approved. Okay, so there are so many things, but let me not go too far. Now, sometimes we look at the intention of the people, like you rightly said, and their intention were right. They were in the right course. Okay? If someone saw you with PS and they believe PS was anti-justice, and they put their opinion to say that we saw IT guy with PS, and there are things IT guy is doing now. It's against movement to get truth out of Mohbad's younger brother. They could bring their opinion together and say, truly, the IT guy is not standing right with justice. This is their opinion. But is that a fact to you, the IT guy? It might be no. When you said you never had anything discussed in justice for Mohbad with PS, I believe you 50%. The other 50%, I doubt it, because I still believe in confidentiality of information. And it is your opinion if you decide to keep it or to say that is the fact. But it is still my opinion to still put the fact that I doubt 50%, I believe in 50%. Fine. Why are we against each other? This is the reason I want to talk. Why are we castigating the efforts of each other, and which we need to stop? If we all need to move forward and believe in justice could come, we should stop castigating the efforts of that we are putting in place, good or bad. What are you doing? We try to filter your effort to see what your intention is all about. We looked at it, okay, you are making a right move that police will have done long time ago. When we started on Paparano, the IT guy, we've talked about police didn't do a thorough investigation. And we argued the word thorough for like 20 minutes here on Paparano. And you were on the side that police did not do thorough investigation. Now, if individuals are coming up to a point where police have erred in this struggle, and the same you now still coming out to still finding fault in what they have done or what they are doing. I mean, we have opinion to question your stand at this moment. Look, in as much we are all justice seekers, I might not have a platform. You might have a platform, but we have right to speak on issues and to get public opinions. And where today I can give us the accolade on the Black app that mainly justice of Mohbad is sustained to this moment because of this Black app. Because this is where we analyze, we scrutinize, we see what police do, and we point their errors and what are views. And we even put resources together to even engineer a good course, making sure that we are in the right path. But if we are now standing against Aries, and I love Paparano from the beginning, when he talked about, as Aries says something that is not true, the answer is no. He tried to put one or two together to search his brain, to search the whole internet. On this course, Aries has not said one thing that is a lie. So on that note, maybe I'm not putting it right, Paparano, you can correct that later.
You know what I want to say, right? There is no need to overflow this. It's very simple. There's so many Wunmi fans right now that are trying to, trigger the IT guy and like trying to make, they don't talk about Wunmi. When you see, whenever the IT guy is complaining about things, right, they will never join him to drag Wunmi. All right. This idea of making Wunmi a saint, of making everything we are doing here, there's problem. Everything Mohbad is doing, there's problem. But everything, more than 210 million miss among these people on their platform. Look at this pumpkin's name coming here. These people will never condemn Wunmi. All right. What I will tell you guys is this. Okay, I want to encourage you guys. Those of you who like the views of the IT guy, please go join the IT guy when he's doing a live stream so that he can be able to like champion that league. We can clearly see now that, we don't reason the same way and we don't align at this point. Because for me, I am thinking the IT guy is bringing his fights and grudges with people into J4M. And that is not helping us to have clarity upon simple things that we could have resolved even in the past. But because of they have allowed Supreme's enemy, they are encouraging, IT guy. IT guy enemy are encouraging Supreme to continue. I don't want to entertain this near me. Okay? So all of you who support Supreme, please don't even comment. You'll be muted. Okay? You are muted. Don't even comment. I don't need you here. All these fightings, I don't want it. Stay away, please. All right. Whatever you guys want to do, that you guys feel is right, please, you guys should open your live stream on your platforms. You guys should be doing it. Analyze, whoever you want to analyze. And I will also encourage you guys, the best kind of justice you guys are looking for. You guys should champion the best way. If everyone is not doing the best way, they are being corrupt, they are bribing, you guys should lead. Okay? If others can lead very well, I think everybody is born to lead, to rule. Everybody has that part in them. So I want to say this, IT guy, I want anybody that like your direction, the way you see things, you have a very good, observation. I want you to push this and convince Nigerians, even if it's 1 or 2 person that is ready to work with you to shed light in J4M. I want to say, go on that track. And I pray that may Almighty God help you on that track. I don't want to make it look like, okay? No, the IT guy, please wait. I want to say this, okay? Stay on your platform, because please wait. Stay on your platform, because this disagreement coming every time will lead into what is not supposed to be. No, please wait. This disagreement that keeps coming will lead into what is supposed to be, okay? So any amount of Wunmi fans that wants to, support you, encourage you, to keep them fueling your fight, already they hate Supreme, RIP. That's what they are wishing for Supreme. And you are doing what they like, right? They also hate Yomi Fabi, and you too, you also help them, show that Yomi Fabi is not a good person. So, plus you, the IT guy, and plus Wunmi fans that are good, and plus anybody who sees everything, who sees what you guys are doing reasonably, I want to encourage you guys. You guys should not come to my platform. Please, don't come to my platforms and be making me uncomfortable. Right? Because I don't understand how basic things that are ought to be understandable are no longer understandable. Aren't we Nigerians? Aren't we in this country? Just enter ordinary police station that you just want to go and make even bail. Even bail is free. Tell me how many person who has been bailed for free? Who has been bailed for free since you know the way Nigerian system runs? Would you keep your loved ones there just because you want to go and protest, do the right thing? How far you want to go? This is how the system is. I will try my best not to come to you guys, and I want you guys to clearly make a division, because I don't want this that you guys are doing, but I will clearly distance myself from you guys now. If this fight is what will favor you guys, will make you guys happy, okay? Like to come in, Papariano will always have those that love him and that listen to him. If I'm contributing money, I'm doing anything on my platform, please, don't even talk about it. If you guys are contributing money to do what you guys believe is right on you guys' platform, I swear I will never come there. or even talk about it. The same way, when 200 million is missing on Wunmi platform, I told myself, I said, I don't have business with that. They can contribute money, do anything. People who believe in that host and all of them, when the truth come out, then it's up to them. So you guys should try to set your own thing and take a lead, all right? So that people too can also talk about what you guys are doing, either wrong or right. Today, whether you like it or not, we can talk about King David. We can talk about everybody. We can look at what they are doing or wrong. Because they have tried, they have endeavored to do some things. So you too, in as much as you are so much interested and you have a good way, you mean well, others don't mean well. So take charge, right? Now, be the new lead of J4M and make sure you are doing the correct way, and let's see how far you can go. Because you guys not understanding, this happens everywhere in the whole world. There's police corruption everywhere in the world. I have stood here and I've always condemned that nobody can bribe the police. But enabling the police to do what is right, what can't you understand? And you are only taking the fact that they are enabling the police. What about what they want to achieve? What if police detain Adura and they investigate Adura and Adura start confessing to so many great things? What would you say? There are people who even sacrifice themselves. Some women, they will even say, let me go date that criminal. They will volunteer themselves to go and date that criminal. Even marry for that, even give birth, even become pregnant for that criminal, just to get informations. What would you call them? You can call them whatever you want to call them. You can say it's illegal. You can do it. But whoever that really care, who really wants something, they are the one that know to what extent they should go to get what they want. But I can assure you, what I've been saying, Supreme Iron Lady doing J4M,